Located in South Kensington, Philadelphia, the Clay Studio is a vibrant community of both ceramic experts and art novices alike. In search for a space better suited to its needs, the studio recently relocated out of Old City. The studio offers a gallery of beautifully curated art, a plethora of community outreach programs, and is supported by a loyal base of avid clay enthusiasts that have followed the studio to its new home.
So it had been located in Old City since 1974, and we just moved to this new space in South Kensington on April 8th. It very quickly turned outward facing and having classes for the public, and then also a really robust resident artist program. It's all community art education focused with the school, so it ranges from youth to adults that can take classes. We do a lot of public programming, so we have our annual Clay Fest, which is just, we kind of open the doors to the public and whoever wants to come and celebrate clay with getting hands-on with different projects, and then also projects by guest artists from around the area.
The Clay Studio had to be creative with its community outreach while having limited space and resources in their previous Old City location. However, the studio hasn't discontinued outreach since its move. It's expanded.
We really made a really big push to go out and meet our neighbors through both claying conversations and maker days. And then we really focus on doing a lot of festivals and Claymobiles and having programs where the community can come in.
No Kwan Hong, the education coordinator, describes what the education program offers to artists of all different levels of ability.
We have adult classes that we offer every season. Each season we offer either 8 or 10-week classes. Classes geared towards from beginner to very experienced advanced students, and it's geared towards people who are interested in taking ceramic classes age 18 and up. There are people who have no background in art whatsoever, and they wanted to pick up a hobby. It's definitely something that has left a mark on their lives, and it makes them feel fulfilled, or a hobby that they want to keep.
Cynthia Byer is a student that's been taking classes with the Clay Studio for 2 years and has followed the studio to its new location.
Well, I went to the old building and then came here. At first I was like, I guess I'm resistant to change. I thought that's not going to be as good. It's not going to be as congenial, but it is. You know, sometimes we go out to lunch together, and it's just really nice to come in here and get away from the other mundane things of life, because when you get into this, you really start concentrating, and like everything else goes away. And plus, you get so many interesting ideas here, because all through the building there's work that other people have done, and some of it I just really love. But it's a great place. I just love it. I'm so glad I came here.
Another artist, Ann Harrison, explains how the studio creates a welcoming environment and why that's significant to her.
I think the Clay Studio does a really good job of trying to make sure that it is accessible and welcoming to everyone. The fact that in one place you have a studio practice, you have resident artists, you have a gallery, you have a store, and you can really see what other people are working on, as well as have the space to create your own work. It's a really unique place.
The Clay Studio's foundational principle is that access to art is a fundamental necessity.
During Saturday mornings, we have some free programming, and every second Thursday we're also in our community pavilion and having free programming, hands-on clay sessions, and so that hopefully people will discover us and get curious about clay and take our classes.
I think that art is an essential part of everyone's life, and that it's pretty much a basic human right to have the ability to create. And so I feel very honored to be able to be here and creating, but I think everybody deserves a chance to make work, and it kind of makes us all whole beings, right?
Reporting for WHYY's Summer Journalists, I'm Gabriel Rader.